Good morning. It is nice of you to join me. I am very happy to see all of my beautiful creatures today. Get yourself a cup of coffee or tea or other enjoyable beverage and have a seat here. I want to talk to you today about the importance of mental health and how much your mental health plays a role in your overall well being. I made this little diagram here showing the importance of mental health. It's the second line on that pyramid there. The first being your physical health. How do you take care of yourself physically? I put that first. My physical health is the most important. I take care of that first thing when I wake up. Let me know how you do. And with May being Mental Health Awareness Month, I wanted to just read a few statistics that I found on Google because your mental health is very, very important. Did you know that nearly 1 in 5 US adults, 1 in 5, that's over 60 million people, experience mental illness each year? Think about 5 people that you know. Which one of them has a mental illness or if you don't know any, if you've got 5 people listed on your hand and all of them seem fine mental health wise, maybe you should go get a checkup. Just saying. So, 50% of lifetime cases of mental illness start at the age of 14, and 75% of people diagnosed with a lifetime mental illness are diagnosed between the ages of 14 and 24. And mental health conditions include depression, anxiety, and also they're driven by genetics, trauma, or biology. And despite the prevalence of mental illness, only about half of the individuals diagnosed with mental illness actually receive any of the necessary treatment. Over 1 in 5 US adults, 1 in 5, live with a mental health condition. And statistics, 1 in 7 youth ages 6 to 17 have a mental health disorder annually. 1 in 7, that's children still, ages 6 to 17. So roughly 1 in 7 people overall live with a mental health disorder. And the highest risk groups are that young adults ages 18 to 25. 11.6% have a suicide mortality. Did you know that suicide is the second leading cause of death among people ages 10 through 24? And I'm sorry, I'm tearing up because just think about that. That's the second leading cause of death. I don't want to know what the first is. And ages, that age group there, 10 to 24, like your life hasn't even started yet. And you've got a mental illness that makes you believe that suicide is the better alternative. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was going to tear up like this. I apologize. And that's just the younger ones, okay? Only 44% of adults with a diagnosable mental illness receive, oh my God, care. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, this is a tough one for me. But some of the causes, some of the causes of mental illnesses are a combination of genetics, physical injury, and traumatic life experiences. I can't even fathom the type of trauma that leads to mental illnesses. I mean, I and also over 50% of adults with substance abuse problems suffer from mental illness. Now, I don't know if the mental illness causes the drug abuse or addiction, or if the abuse and addiction causes the mental illness. That's something I'd like to look into further, and I hope you do too. And the LGBTQ community has a higher risk of mental illness. They're twice as likely to have a mental health condition compared to the heterosexual community. And I don't know what the relevance is, I'm just reading the statistics. There's a common misconception that mental health conditions can't be managed. They absolutely can. If you don't feel right, you know if you don't feel right, and it's okay to talk about it. If you need to seek professional help, if you need to talk to a trusted friend, relative, mentor, anything. Heck, even if you just want to message me here on my media, that's fine. I will listen. I will communicate. I do not judge. But anyway, you can definitely manage mental illness with therapy, medication, and lifestyle changes such as yoga and meditation. I practice yoga daily, and I recently received my certification in meditation. So hopefully I'll be able to help out a little bit with these statistics and lowering them. If not, well, I'm going to do the best I can anyways. I am definitely a certified meditation practitioner. I do have meditation videos. Go ahead and check those out. Let me know if they help, because you can reduce the symptoms. You don't have to suffer through mental illness, okay? You can totally embrace it. But so that's the disclosure on statistics. And 10 of the most, like I got 10. There are 10 ways to actively improve your mental health over time. Of course, you're not just going to do one session of weight training and then suddenly have great mental health. I mean, no, consistency. But we're going to get to that, because that is the number 10 way to improve your mental health over time. So, regular movement. If you get up and go for a walk, lift weights, yoga, stretching, dancing, that will help you improve your mental health. It actually helps to regulate stress hormones, improve your mood, and release built up tension. There are times when I'm doing a workout and I cry. I actually cry. I've actually had a sensual release shortly after doing a workout or during a workout because tension builds up and you hold it in weird places, and it's okay to release it. Okay, consistent sleep. That's number 2. That's the second way. Because you need to improve your mental health. You've got movement and now consistent sleep. It's recommended 6 to 8 hours per day. And consistent sleep affects almost everything. Your mood, your anxiety, your focus, I was lacking sleep last night and I was trying to do something. I was writing down my budget and I kept scribbling it out and rewriting things and rewriting things. I was like, okay, I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed and look at this in the morning. I woke up, I looked at it, and I got my budget figured out clear on up until July. Now I'm pretty, I'm pretty proud of myself for that. But I needed to get that sleep. If you're not getting enough sleep, everything else is going to fall too. Oh, and sleep helps with emotional regulation as well as exercise, regular movement, lifting, yoga. And sleep also helps with cravings. If you overeat, maybe your body actually needs sleep. And sleep helps with resilience, your ability to bounce back after something difficult or a shock, or to persevere through something that's a little bit strenuous. And number 3, a third way to help improve your mental health is simply by getting outside. If you go outside and mow the grass, it's going to improve your mental health. You go outside and take a walk, or just go sit in the sun. Sunlight and nature, even just for 10 minutes a day, can help your nervous system regulation and your mood. So when I say get out of here, I mean it. Also, maintaining healthy social connections will help improve your mental health. Like I was saying, if you're not feeling right, talk to a friend, advisor, teacher, mental health professional. Even drop a few comments here in my media. Like I said, I don't judge. I'm here to help you improve as well as improve myself. And if I'm not improving myself, you're not improving yourself, and vice versa. And you don't have to have a lot of people. I'm not saying throw a party every day, but maybe call up a relative and talk to them for 10, 20 minutes. Just that social interaction helps so much with your mood, your mental clarity, your all overall mental health. I can't even begin to help. I can't explain. It just helps. There's times when I'm spiraling, I'm drowning emotionally, and I just call my mom. And while she doesn't have all the answers, sometimes it helps to just talk through it. I've got a friend that comes over every now and then, and when we see each other, we're both feeling kind of down, just a hug, a pat on the back. That kind of stuff helps more than people realize. Laughter truly is the best medicine. So maybe tell a friend a joke, or, just laugh over a funny thing that you saw on the way to work. Like one thing I found was extremely funny on one of my road trips down south out west. There's a gas station called Come and Go. Laugh about it. Just laugh. And the number 5 way to reduce mental health, I don't know what you would call it, disorder, or to help with your mental health, is stop doom scrolling. There is no reason. I've already listed 4 ways to help improve your mental health. When you catch yourself doom scrolling, come back to this video. Why not? You're doom scrolling anyway, and look at all the ways to help improve your mental health. Because doom scrolling actually creates overstimulation, and too much constant input, constant absorbing information and opinions and advice from strangers online can keep your brain in a high stress mode. And you don't want to be stressed. Stressed is a huge factor in mental illnesses. You're stressed out, it'll cause you to do all kinds of things that are not healthy. And go ahead and tell me some that you would consider doing if you are stressed out. A lot of them may wind up in addictions or outbursts of anger. Let me know what kind of things you do when you are stressed out. Whether it's to help regulate or it's just something that you do because you're stressed out. And number 6, to help improve your mental health, is having a purpose and goals to work toward. Something small and meaningful, even if it's just, I'm going to take a walk every single day for 10 days, and every day you get up and you do it. Or I'm going to build my wealth slowly over time, and you work towards improving your wealth or improving your finances. Another tiny goal is having a clean house. Just little tiny goals like that to work towards every single day that will help you be in the right mind frame to be on the road towards mental health improvement, a better mental health state of mind. Also, the sense of accomplishment that you get from achieving your goals causes your brain to release dopamine, which we all love that, right? Even, I want you to go ahead right now, take a minute and let me know in the comments some of your purpose and goals in your life, even if it's just for this week or if it's a whole lifetime altogether goal. Set a goal or a purpose for your life right now and let me know what it is in the comments. Number 7 is my favorite way to improve mental health. I started doing this a little over a year ago, and I've seen drastic changes, and I'm sure people around me have too. But number 7 is strength training and exercise. It's especially helpful for anxiety, depression, confidence, and stress regulation. So if you can reduce that stress by increasing your weight, lifting capacity, that's phenomenal. Your strength training it's beautiful. It's one of my favorite forms, like I said, of stress regulation. And I'm feeling better talking to you about this. How are you feeling? And the number 8 way to help improve your mental health is mindfulness. Just being aware of your thoughts, not letting them race around or whatever, just being mindful of what you're doing things with intention. Meditation, it's a great form of mental health improvement. And it's another one that, like I said, I'm going to be doing more meditation videos to help you improve your mental health and mine too as well, hopefully. Somatic practices, breathing is so important. When I started doing strength training, I thought it was really strange that my instructors would say, okay, breathe. I'd be like, oh, I wasn't breathing. How did you know? You will be shocked at how many times a day you forget to breathe. When you're doing something strenuous, even yoga, you will forget to breathe from holding a pose. And every now and then you need a good little reminder to breathe. And that being said, go ahead and take a deep breath in with me right now. Doesn't that feel better? Mindfulness, meditation, and breath work will help you improve your mental health. And another good thing that helps with your mental health is proper nutrition. I don't know what kind of diet you have. I have chosen to stay on a high protein diet and it's helped me with a lot of things, especially since I do lifting, strength training, hydration, nutrition, and hydration. How much water are you drinking? I want you to go ahead and Google how much water you need to be drinking in order to maintain good health for your weight and goals, because it's different for everybody. I drink 8 16.9 ounce bottles of water every day minimum. Let me know what your recommended daily allowance is for hydration. And hydration isn't just water. You're going to need the proper levels of sodium and electrolytes as well. But let me know. Go ahead and Google it, do the research, and find out, and leave a comment. So, nutrition and hydration are number 9, which brings us to number 10. The 10th factor in improving your mental health or maintaining a relatively healthy level of mental health is self-respect through consistency. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Otherwise, why say you're going to do it? Keeping small promises to yourself builds confidence and emotional stability over time. I remember telling a coworker of mine when I started fasting that I need to keep doing it because I made a promise to myself that I would keep intermittent fasting for a whole month. And I said, because if you can't keep a promise to yourself, and she finished the sentence for me. She said, you can't keep a promise to anyone else. And if you can't show up for yourself, you have no right to say that you're going to show up for anybody else. You cannot pour from an empty cup. So keeping a small promise to yourself will build confidence, emotional stability over time. And honestly, a lot of these on this list all stack together. It's a pyramid for a reason. You need all 4 of these, not just the physical health foundation, to have overall well-being. So all of them stack together, like movement, sleep, structure, sunlight, and purpose can create a pretty dramatic shift when practiced consistently for months instead of just days. Now, I've been doing the strength training, the yoga, the intermittent fasting, the hydrating, the budgeting for over a year now. And I've noticed the difference. People around me have noticed the difference. You'll see the difference in my pictures that I post online. Check in with me. Let me know how you're feeling from time to time. We'll hold each other accountable. This is our movement. We're doing this together. And I don't know if I'd be able to do it without you, honestly. I'm about to wrap it up. As I said, physical health is the number 1 foundation in the pyramid. It does hold it. That's the number 1 thing you need to work on. And then everything else too. Not just one, all of them. We're going to work on all of these together, okay? I do have a Facebook account where I publish every single day. Well, the days that I do them, 3 days on and then a day of rest. I publish the workout and yoga duo that I do. So you're welcome to check me out on Facebook. I will leave that in the description for you. And let's start improving our mental health. Let's improve our overall well-being together. And I'm going to leave you with something, a little bit of a breathwork thing, a little mantra, and you're going to laugh. But 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. What the hell is bothering me? Let your shoulders roll down away from your ears. Unclench your jaw. And 3, 1, 2. One, 3, 2. What the hell is bothering you? Let me know in the comments.